New at 4 tonight, a lawsuit against the Washington Department of Corrections is claiming unreliable drug tests were used to impose harsh punishments on inmates. Our Mark Hanrahan has been reading through that lawsuit today. Mark, what can you tell us tonight?
Well, Whitney, good afternoon. Four current and past inmates at the Airway Heights Correction Center say a preliminary drug test on their items came back positive. They say those positive results led to some pretty harsh punishments. But once a lab test showed the inmates never brought any drugs into the prison, those punishments were not or could not be reversed. Those preliminary tests are from KREM, a nationwide drug test manufacturer. A quick look at their website shows a statement that says these tests results are presumptive and should be confirmed with a lab test. Well, despite this, the lawsuit claims DOC used KREM's mobile test kits to screen the inmates' mail. Those tests came back positive for synthetic marijuana, which is commonly called spice. And after that, the inmates say they paid the price. One of the inmates was reportedly put in solitary confinement for several months, getting out just 1 hour out of a day from his cell. Another inmate says he lost his phone privileges for nearly 6 months, and another had his prison time extended by 75 days. But those preliminary results, according to the suit, were later overturned when a lab test showed there was never any drugs on the inmates' belongings. Well, despite this, the inmate's attorney tells us DOC did nothing to right their wrongs.
Most of the punishments imposed can't be undone. I mean, you're in solitary confinement for a few months. That's not something that you can get back, right? You can't undo that. If you've lost visitation options with your loved ones, that can't be undone. We want the Department of Corrections to stop relying on these tests to punish people for conduct that they haven't engaged in.
Well, as you heard, Crudson tells us the goal of the lawsuit is to stop the department from regularly using these drug tests as a means for imposing punishment. We did reach out to the DOC for comment today on this lawsuit. They told us they do not comment on past, future, or pending legal matters. Whitney?